This is about understanding Git pull and Git pull requests. I've tried to learn Git a number of times over the years, and I've always had a difficult time understanding Git. ChatGPT and my own experience have helped me to obtain a better understanding of Git and Git pull requests. On GitHub, I recently contributed to a Python script. I had updated and fixed the Python script a bit, and this was from a repository from another maintainer. I shared my update via an issue on their repository, and they thought it was decent, so they asked me to enter a pull request. Once I looked into what they meant, I realized they were asking me to basically submit my code to be integrated into the small project they originally started. Their original Python script was maybe about 65 lines, and after my changes and updates, the Python script was maybe about 79 lines approximately. I found the terminology in Git a bit confusing. I have heard the term pull request before. Intuitively, when I think pull request, it makes me think I'm requesting to the other repository or maintainer to pull their project to me. I'm pulling it. It's a pull request. My intuitive understanding was wrong. A pull request is I'm making a request for them to pull what I created to their project or their repository or whatever jargon or lingo you want to use. Regardless, I now understand correctly, I probably understand correctly what a pull request is. Of course, you can look up or verify this yourself or ask your favorite large language model. So again, my understanding is now that a Git pull request is me requesting for a maintainer to pull my changes or updates to their project, rather than a request for me to pull something. Now, some people perhaps have a better intuitive understanding of some of this jargon for whatever reason, based on their own linguistic or cultural upbringing, and how they use language intuitively. Also, when looking into Git recently, I think I read a Reddit post regarding Git, and that individuals who use Git a lot maybe only use between 4 and 12 commands commonly. The general consensus seemed to be about 8 or 10 important commands in Git. So you can look that up yourself. I mostly just wanted to note about pull requests in Git and how my understanding of this has changed. And this maintainer asked me to submit the pull request. This project, this small project, and this process has left me with a significantly better understanding of Git and Git pull requests, both on GitHub and for Git in general. So if you are trying to learn Git or struggling to learn Git, I think a good way to learn Git is 1, through practice and experience, and 2, look up the basic commands of Git, maybe the 10 or 12 most popular commands in Git, and really try to understand each piece of terminology, each command. That's what I would tell myself if I could go back in time and maybe a year or 2 ago try to clarify some stuff to myself proactively. So I hope this little tidbit about this experience with Git and GitHub and Git pull requests was perhaps a bit informative or interesting, maybe, if you're wanting to learn Git. Limitless peace.